Hey there, wrestling fans. Welcome to another jam-packed episode of Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour. I'm your host, Dakota Booth, and we are just days away from the Fall Spectacular, Saturday, September 27th at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium. And to start this episode off right, let's give you the complete card right now.
Don't miss this, the Fall Spectacular, Southern States Wrestling, Saturday, September 27th, 7:30 p.m. at the historic Civic Auditorium in Kingsport, Tennessee. In the biggest grudge match in SSW history, it's the war to settle the score, Tennessee chain match. The King of Kingsport, Beau James, is out for revenge as he battles the man that put him out of action, Frank the Tank Parker. Special referee Brian Logan. Can anyone trust him? Southern States title versus loser leave town. DeAndre Jackson chases the champion, Mr. Hollywood Kyle Kool. If DeAndre loses, he must leave Southern States Wrestling. Southern States women's title. It's Misty's last shot. If she does not win, she has to wait until there's a new champion to get another shot at the title. Country Strong Misty James battles the ever-tough champion Rebecca Lynn. Southern States television title. The young champion Jake Booth versus top-ranked and tough veteran Scott Sterling. First-time matchup, WWE, WCW, TNA, ECW star Wolfie D versus former Southern States champion, the returning Eric Darkstorm. Legends grudge match. Rock and Roll Express Ricky Morton faces longtime rival, Heavenly Body Dr. Tom Pritchard. 10 of the toughest, meanest, and nastiest wrestlers from across the Southern States will fight it out in a 10-man street fight battle royal. Winner to be crowned the first street fight champion. The popular Iron Cross returns to Kingsport to face newcomer Sean Cruz. Plus the 2014 East Tennessee Hall of Fame inductions featuring a return to the Tri-Cities of the Dirty White Boy Tony Anthony. All of this and more. VIP tickets on sale now, kingofkingsport.com, or business hours at Evermore Comics, Eastman Road, Kingsport. VIP ticket includes front row seating and a special meet and greet at 6 p.m. with the legends and the stars. Don't you dare miss it. The Fall Spectacular, Saturday, September 27th, Kingsport Civic Auditorium. Be there!
Before I get down to business, I just want all y'all women out there to see my profile. What's going on, SSW fans? You know me, Mr. Hollywood Kyle Kool. The past couple of days I've spent with my lawyer. I've got the contract typed up. I've got all the T's crossed. I've got all the I's dotted. I've signed it. It's on its way to you, DeAndre Jackson. I'm waiting on you to accept it. That's right. The greatest champion in the history of wrestling against the biggest chump in the history of wrestling. That's right. September 27th, Kingsport. My title against your SSW career. That's right. I'm tired of seeing you. The fans are tired of seeing you. They want to see this right here. I win. Loser leaves town. Fans, go ahead and get there early. Get there early. Get his autograph, shake his hand, because that's the last time you're going to see him in SSW Wrestling.
There you saw the complete card, and you heard from Southern States champion Kyle Kool about his big title defense September 27th. That's a match you don't want to miss out on. To ensure that you don't miss any of the action, be sure to pick up your VIP tickets now, as there are very few of them left. You can pick those up at kingofkingsport.com at any time or during business hours at Evermore Comics in Kingsport, Tennessee. When we come back, we're going to have more news about the Fall Spectacular.
My name is Tim Young, and this is my marketing firm. We represent clients all over the globe. And like the King of Kingsport, I'm the king of marketing. So if you need anything, web design, social media, commercials, advertising, creative, jingles, I'll write a jingle right now to show you how good I am. It'll be in the next commercial. Tim Young's unnamed marketing firm. You need us.
Calvary Baptist Church, 1238 Pine Street, Kingsport, Tennessee. Regular schedule of services: Sunday, 9:15 a.m. for Bible study fellowship class for all ages. 10:30 a.m. worship. 6 p.m. blast for children, wake for youth. Sunday night life for adults. Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. children and youth activities. 3D Bible study for adults.
If you are part of a non-profit organization, listen to this. You now have the opportunity to bring the wrestling TV stars to your town and make money for your group. Over the past 2 decades, Southern States Wrestling has helped raise money for church groups, schools, ball teams, volunteer fire departments, children's hospitals, Ronald McDonald House, scout troops, and many more. Our staff is waiting to hear from you and get started on what could be your biggest fundraiser to date. Southern States Wrestling and your group are the perfect tag team to raise the funds you need.
The TV stars of the Power Half Hour are coming to a town near you. It's the Southern States Wrestling Fall Spectacular. Saturday night, September 27th, Kingsport, Tennessee at the Civic Auditorium. That's the Fall Spectacular. Saturday night, the 27th of September, Kingsport Civic Auditorium. Hall of Fame, Heroes and Legends Night. More information each week here on the Power Half Hour. Saturday night, September 20th, 5 County Fair, Farmville, Virginia. Presented by the Bruiser Wrestling Federation.
September the 27th in the history-making Civic Auditorium. Scott Sterling is coming to the ring to take back what is rightfully his, that TV title. Jake Booth, I've seen you walking around, I've seen you on the television talking about how proud you are to be carrying that title. Well, I'm about to put an end to your title reign real quick and easy. Scott Sterling, the true TV champion, is going to pin your shoulders 1, 2, 3 in the ring. So that way, you've got nothing else to brag about.
Hello everybody, Jake Booth here, your TV champion. Before we move on in our program, Scott Sterling, I have a couple words for you. You came on here the past couple weeks talking about you're going to teach me a life lesson. I've got a life lesson for you. It's not judge a book by its cover. And don't you dare take my inexperience as a weakness. Now you've tried to hurt me in Gray, you've tried to hurt me in Mount Carmel, you've tried to hurt me in Kingsport. But still I stand tall. And Saturday night, September 27th, is going to be no different. I'm going to prove to you and I'm going to prove to the great people of the Mountain Empire that winning this title was not a fluke. And I am worthy to be your TV champion. So Scott Sterling, I'll see you in the ring. And Mountain Empire, I'll see you ringside.
Welcome back to the Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour. I want to remind you one more time to pick up your VIP tickets right now for the Fall Spectacular, September 27th. You can pick those up at kingofkingsport.com at any time or during business hours at Evermore Comics in Kingsport, Tennessee. You heard earlier that we will crown a new street fight champion with a big battle royal. That's every man for himself. There will be a winner. It could be friend against friend, even partners against each other. But there will be a winner and it will be wild. Also assigned, you have seen for a few weeks now Misty James going after her Southern States Ladies title. She gets her last shot to regain that title against Rebecca Lynn Saturday, September 27th. So let's take a look right now at that heated feud.
Off of her. Both of these girls are feeling this match. This has been a grueling match. Rebecca setting her up for something, shoots her across the ring. Both going for a clothesline. And I tell you, as they fell, it looked like both of them hit forehead to forehead or the top of their heads. Both of them down. Referee Kevin checking on them, and he starts the count. Both girls may be out of it. Rebecca's moving a little bit now, Misty. Neither one of them trying to really to get to their feet. I think they're just trying to figure out where they're at. I think both girls were knocked out there as they hit heads, as they both went for a clothesline. Are we going to get a 10 count? There it is. Both girls counted down. Neither one of them able to get to their feet. They're both hurting, both feeling the effects of this match as they went all out. Is Misty going to make it back to her feet before Rebecca? Rebecca's trying to get out of there, get the belt. I'll tell you what, Misty is going after her. Misty is going after her. She does not want the match to end this way. The people do not want the match to end this way. These two girls are not done with each other. I'm telling you, this situation is not over with, as Misty is going to keep coming after Rebecca Lynn. And if it takes her chasing her all the way to her house, as Rebecca is running out of the Appalachian Fairgrounds trying to get away from Misty, but Misty is not going to let her go. She's after, drops a big leg on her. Once again, a lazy cover. You're not going to beat a top contender with a pin like that. I don't know if she's just trying to showboat or what she's trying to do. Another handful of hair. Come on, referee. You got to get in there and do something about that. But Misty blocks it, goes to the top, cross block, body block. Rebecca comes out of it. What is going on here? She got a handful of tights. She's got a handful of tights. Rebecca Lynn, with all the shortcuts and holding on to the tights, has stole another victory here and regains the Southern States Ladies Champion. Once again, your champion, Rebecca Lynn, but she had to cheat to do it, and Misty James is hot. She is arguing with the referee, trying to tell him she had a hold of my tights. You hear the fans saying she had a hold of the tights. Rebecca Lynn has stole one here in Hillsville, Virginia. She's leaving the champion, but you got to know Misty James is not done, and she's coming for more. Big chop. Into the ropes we go. I don't know if that was a clothesline or just an open hand slap right to the chest. I couldn't tell. And very close to getting a 3 count there. Misty wants this title. She has chased Rebecca all over the Southern States, and she wants to get this title back. She wants to win it for her fans and friends and supporters. Here we go. Double-handed, just 2 big chops right there. And Rebecca's down. Misty kind of backing up, trying to get her breath. Now she lays in her own big clothesline, and she's looking to the people for that support, and the champion takes a run to the floor. Referee Chris McNear starting his count. Now Misty going out on the floor after Rebecca. Rebecca runs right back into the ring. Where's she going? What is she doing here? She's grabbing her belt, coming right at us. Misty's following right behind her. We may have a fight right out here on the stage here at the Russell County Fair. And Rebecca runs right out the back door. She went right out the back door. She just ran away. Chris still counting. I believe he's going to count the champion out. Misty is surprised by this. The people are surprised by this. Cannot believe this, and it is. It's a count out. Misty James is your winner by count out in Russell County. Chris McNear going to the timekeeper. He's going to explain the title cannot change hands on a count out or disqualification. The people here are not happy. Misty James is not happy. I don't think anyone except Rebecca Lynn is happy with this. She got a loss, but she got out of here with the title. The people are letting Chris McNear know that, but hey, it's in the rules. There's nothing he can do, and Misty is fired up. She wants Rebecca to come back and finish this. You certainly see everything she has, and you see right there J.D. Anderson that came out to the match. He had no business being out there. Look at him putting something in his hand. For the last 2 minutes, it has been all Misty. She has been all over Rebecca. You see Rebecca down on the ground. Her leg's still hurting from the night before. There you see JD's manager over there. What a weasel that guy is. Misty shoots Rebecca in the corner. She's going for something big right here. Watch what happens. I don't know if that's powder, rat poison, salt. I don't know what he threw right in her eyes, but it was a while before she could see clearly. Big kick to the gut, and she runs her face right into her own knee. She drops Misty face first into her knee and gets the 3 count. I tell you, something has to be done about Rebecca Lynn with her cheating, with her outside interference, and with her countouts. Next week, we'll hear from both ladies.
September the 27th at the Civic Auditorium. Misty James' last chance to get this away from me. You know, I wanted to hurt Misty for a long time. I wanted to put her out of this business. But you know what? The one thing that I figured out that hurt her the most is me having this. So as long as I have this, you're miserable, Misty, and I know you are. And I love every minute of it. So I plan on keeping this around my waist. I guarantee you that I am leaving the Civic Auditorium the 27th with this around my waist. And you will go to the back of the line and have to work your way back up to get it. And you know what? Pink is my color, and it's staying right here, regardless if you like it or not.
Now I just found out a couple of days ago that if I do not win at the Civic Auditorium in Kingsport, Tennessee on September 27th, that I have to wait, and I have to wait until another competitor comes along and beats you, Rebecca. I don't want to wait forever. I don't want to wait that long. So Rebecca Lynn, you better get yourself ready, sweetheart, because September 27th, I'm coming with everything I've got in me. I'm coming with every fight that I have ever fought in me. I'm determined that night, everything you did to me, Rebecca Lynn, is going to be in the back of my mind when I'm standing in that ring, in that square circle, looking at you across from me. Rebecca Lynn, you better get ready, because girl, you have messed with the wrong girl. September 27th, Rebecca Lynn, get yourself ready, because this country strong girl is coming with everything. I'm coming to fight, and I'm going to get back what belongs to me.
There you saw and heard from both ladies about the big title match happening September 27th at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium. That's one you don't want to miss. Also going down at the Fall Spectacular, the Iron Cross will be making his return to Southern States Wrestling as he faces newcomer Sean Cruz. Another match that you definitely don't want to miss out on is this Legends battle between Dr. Tom Pritchard and Ricky Morton. There's lots of bad blood between these two that's been happening over the years, and it all comes to a head September 27th at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium. Also, the 2014 Tennessee Hall of Fame induction is going on, featuring the Dirty White Boy. You don't want to miss out on this event. Be sure to pick up your VIP tickets now, kingofkingsport.com, or during business hours at Evermore Comics in Kingsport, Tennessee. Stick around, wrestling fans. We'll be right back.
Is it on? Okay, in my last commercial, I said that I could make a jingle about it. Don't leave the room and we're filming. And you probably didn't think that I had an accordion, but I do. So I wanted to make a theme song for Southern States Wrestling. That'll be the jingle. The jingle is the theme song to Southern States Wrestling. We're gonna make it right now. This accordion. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
91 Luftballons auf ihrem Weg zum Horizont hielt man für UFOs.
Attention Mountain Empire. Do you have a business, website, products, or an event to promote? Let us help you reach the masses with TV and internet ads. For just a few dollars a week, we offer commercial spots on Southern States Wrestling, reaching over 150,000 homes in the Mountain Empire and the world with YouTube. Don't wait. Jump on this opportunity now to reach a large audience for an affordable price. Email sswking@aol.com for all the info. Advertising packages you cannot afford to pass up.
With the economy changing almost daily and not always for the best, let Hassie'sKitchenTable.com keep your food budget under control. Leave the work up to us as we find inexpensive recipes, cooking, and shopping tips. You will soon have all the tips, ideas, recipes you need to feed your family well on a budget and have fun while doing it.
Welcome back to the Southern States Wrestling Power Half Hour. All this episode we've been talking about Saturday, September 27th, and going down that night, the main event, it's the war to settle the score. 20 years in the making of two men trying to destroy each other. There's been injuries, title changes, there's been many partners, a few managers, All of this across several states, and that is what has made this rivalry different from all the others. This Fall Spectacular, it's the showdown. Like two gunfighters in the Old West, it's time to settle it now. Beau James versus Frank Parker in a Tennessee chain match. Who walks out and who is carried out? Right now, let's take a deeper look into this heated feud.
As blood is pouring all down the forehead of Beau James. Now, he did catch him with a right hand, and actually he connected a little bit better than I would have expected him to. I would have thought Beau James would have been just almost spent right now after those crushing blows on the outside. Frank Parker now, he's doubled over. Wow, look at this, though. He's actually scratching and clawing at those open wounds on his forehead, the lacerations of Beau James.
Just trying to rip that head open just that much more, inflict more punishment, more damage. The blood is flowing like wine, as Jimmy Valiant would say, as Beau James is busted open and busted open badly. And you're absolutely right, Michael. We got a 2 count. Oh, 2 count right there. Beau was able to roll that shoulder up. But, yeah, his head hit that bolt on the outside of the ring, like you said, because as soon as his head split, you could see the blood starting to pour out immediately.
September 27th, the night history will be made. Kingsport Civic Auditorium. Beau James, I've seen you training. I've seen you getting ready for our chain match. Getting beat with that chain, begging for more. Well, just remember on September 27th, I'm going to be on the other end of that chain. And I don't think you'll be begging for any more. What are you going to do, Beau, when I wrap that chain around my fist and drill you right in the back? The surgically repaired back that the doctors have clearly said would never be 100% again. What are you going to do when I whip you over and over again with that chain? What are you going to do, Beau? I will put an end to you once and for all.
So have I. I think this is absolutely wonderful. Hello, James McCall. He got it rolled up in a schoolboy. 1, 2, and we got a new champion. We've got a new Southern States Wrestling heavyweight champion in the King of Kingsport, handsome Beau James. He has just defeated Frank the Tank Parker right here in Mount Carmel at WrestleFest. Folks, we have seen history in the making.
Saturday night, the 27th of September, it is the biggest night probably in my career. And you can sit there and you can say, how did you say that, Beau James, with all the great memories that I may have given you over the years, not only in Kingsport Civic Auditorium, but over at the Armory. Nights like teaming with Jerry Lawler and Dutch Mantell. How about the night Ron Wright came and helped me in my battle against Ricky Harrison and Sweet Scotty Ace. Battles against my own family in the Kingsport Civic Auditorium right there. What a bloody night that was, and not one of the highlights of my career, but we were pushed to that, the 4 of us. Duke of New York, the night I told everybody I was going to drop him on his head and send him out of Southern States Wrestling and never show my face again. Then there was the night that myself and KC Thunder, we got back together and we went after historical, legendary names. Jimmy Golden and Robert Fuller. Everybody in East Tennessee that's watched wrestling more than a few years knows all about their family and what they mean to pro wrestling right here. And everybody said, Beau James, KC Thunder, you don't have a chance. By hook or crook, we beat them right there in the Civic Auditorium. How about the night that I lost the loser leave town match to Bunkhouse Buck, Jimmy Golden right there, and the sold out crowd at the Civic Auditorium waved goodbye to me. Not one of my greatest nights. And I'll tell you another night that was not a great night for me, and that was Christmas night of last year when you, Frank Parker, took a baseball bat to me and injured me. And for many weeks, months, we thought my wrestling career was done. But before I get to you, I want to talk about the referee. And Brian Logan, everybody around here knows you. You started your career right here. Me and you were partners for many years, and we have wrestled against each other for many years too. You never say never in the wrestling business, but I did. I said I will never be back in the ring with Brian Logan. Never did I ever think I would be on this television talking about you, but right here you are. In the ring, Joe Wheeler, Championship Committee said all the referees are scared of what me or Frank Parker may do to them with a chain in this match. But I'm going to tell you again, Logan, you're there to raise somebody's hand and stay out of it. You make sure it's fair, you make sure it's even, and you stay out of the way. Because you, Frank Parker, I'm coming at you the 27th of September, and I'm trying to remain calm because I want you to understand everything I'm saying here. and I want everybody listening to understand what I'm saying. 26 years in the ring, I have never taken a beating like I took Christmas night. I never had to have surgery because of an injury inside the ring. Here I stand at 40 years old wondering, can my body take another beating like I'm getting ready to take the 27th? I'm not fully healed. I know that. You know that, Frank Parker, so I'm not going to try to hide it from you. Doctors told me stay out of the ring for a year. I stayed out about 6 months. I had to feed my family. I had to pay my bills. I had to come back because you put me in such a financial strait, Frank Parker and Scott Sterling. You put so much worry on my family. You put so much worry on my household because you tried to injure me and take away my livelihood. The 27th, I'm looking at this in this way, very simple. This possibly, maybe, could be my last match. Because my body's not going to withstand another surgery, another beating to be able to get back into the ring. Frank Parker, I'm coming, hopefully, to do to you what you did to me, because I want you to sit at home for months and look at the walls. I want you to sit at home. I don't think anybody will send you anything to read, any letters or cards or emails or Facebook messages, because I don't think many people like you around the world. But I thank the fans again that stuck by me and sent me all the great wishes and prayers and everything for me when I was down for those many months. Frank Parker, this is the most dangerous match that me and you could ever be in. 8 foot of log chain between me and you. I can bust you in the mouth, you can bust me in the eye, we can put bruises and knots and cuts all over our body. It's plain and simple. This is not about winning a wrestling match. This is not about who's the better wrestler. This is about who's got the more heart, the more desire, the more to get up and go. You put me down. Before you did that, you hurt my wife. When I was out of the ring, you talked about my family, about my mom and dad right here on television. You bullied my nephew Dakota around the ring, around ringside, and you tried to scare him away from the profession. You separated Jake Booth's shoulder. You put a lot of worry on my family. You put a lot of pain on my family. You put a lot of blues and agony on my family. But I look at each and every person who watches this program and comes and buys a ticket as part of my family, because you help us survive. 23 years Southern States Wrestling has been running. Saturday night, the 27th of September, Frank Parker, listen to me. You can believe me or not. When you put that chain on, I'm going to do my best to put as much bodily, physically harm on your body that I can. I am going to come to draw blood from your body. I am coming to break bones inside of your body. People seem to like it when Beau James is a little mean and nasty, and it's been a long time since I've been mean and nasty. Life is not always fair. Life is not always what you want of it. In the last year, it's not been what I wanted. 27th of September, Kingsport Civic Auditorium. Frank Parker, you're going to look across that ring, and what they've already told us is going to be the last time we're ever going to sanction a match with us in there. One of us is going to walk out. One of us is going to be carried out. Both of us is going to be hurt. Can you hurt me as bad as I can hurt you? Because I'm coming to hurt you as bad as any human being possibly can. The 27th of September. Frank Parker, it's coming.